Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel, Chris Cooks Food. I'm Chris. This is my first video on YouTube, and to start things off, we're going to do something fairly simple that I think most everybody enjoys eating. That's a homemade French fry. It actually tastes good. Stick around, I'll show you this easy process of making good homemade fries every time. Obviously, when making potatoes, your main ingredient is going to be potato. Got that with a little peanut oil and then a mandolin set on a 1/4 inch blade. First thing we need to do is get these potatoes washed, patted dry, and we'll get them over here on the mandolin, cutting our fries into shape. Now that we've got our potatoes all sliced into French fries, look at that, beautiful. We're going to rinse them off in some water, agitate it, get some of that starch moving around, rinse them off, do that about 2 or 3 times, cover them with water, and we're going to throw them in the fridge for about half an hour. All right, the fries have been in the refrigerator for about 20-30 minutes. During that time, I got my fryer up to temp at 350 degrees with peanut oil. Now I'm going to take the French fries, dry them off, and get to frying. The key is when you're doing French fries or anything in a fryer for that matter, do them in batches. So I got about 2 handfuls. I'm going to pat them dry, get as much of that water out as possible. There's still going to be a lot of water inside these potatoes, but we want to get out as much as possible so we don't kill the oil when we actually get a good fry. All right, got my first load in, I'm gonna drop it down. We're gonna get these a chance to fry, moving them around a little bit, breaking up any of these water air bubbles. I'm gonna let those fry for about 3 to 4 minutes. All right, it's been about 3 minutes. I'm gonna pull these up. I'm gonna give it a little test with the fork. I can just barely go through it. It's not mush, but still got a little meat to it. So that's good. I'll lay them out on a baking sheet that's got a rack on it with a paper towel underneath it. I'm gonna let those drip dry for a little bit. We're gonna start up some more batches and finish these things up. Our last batch is done. Took about 3 batches. All in all, took about 10 minutes. What I didn't show, and I will tell you about, is in between batches, I did go ahead and pop these hard cooked fries into the freezer, just so I can try to stop that cooking process on them. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put them all into the freezer now, let them get frozen. Takes anywhere between about 30 to 45 minutes. And then we're ready to do its final fry. Toss them in some salt and pepper. Now the fries have been chilled in the freezer. Now it's time to fry them one last time. Get them crispy, golden brown, and delicious. Here we go. Again, you want to work in batches. It's not overload and drop the temperature of the fryer down too low. This is going to take about 3 minutes. And about 3 minutes later, you got some crispy fries. We're gonna let them drip off here just a minute. You can just hear that, how crispy they are just in that basket. Listen to them inside that bowl. A little salt, a little more salt, and a little pepper. And ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. Homemade French fries, crispy and soft. Let's take a bite. Yeah, those are good. Real good. Start to finish, 45 minutes to an hour. If you've got time to do it while you're prepping your dinner, it's a great add-on. What we like to do here at my house is I'll do them the night before, leave them in the freezer, and they're ready to go for the last fry for 3 or 4 minutes for dinner the next night. I'd love for you to give this a try. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Thanks for sticking to the end if you did. Again, this is my first video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Consider subscribing. I plan to put out a video every single week. We're only going to get better. Again, thank you for your time, and we'll catch you on the next one.